everybody, welcome back. In this video I'm going to show you how to play the guitar solo from the classic Journey song, Any Way You Want It. This one comes off of their Departure album, released in 1980, and that same year it was also infamously featured in the movie Caddyshack, a very classic scene with Rodney Dangerfield. Now if you're a fan of the band, I also have lessons here on my channel on how to play the guitar solos from Don't Stop Believin', Stone in Love, including the epic outro solo, Lights, and more to come. So make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to catch more content like this in the future. Hit the thumbs up button because it helps my videos get a little bit more exposure. And then finally, if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below and I will attempt to answer them as time allows. Now the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to play the entire solo for you again, this time slowly with the tabs on the screen. That way the more advanced players can get through this more quickly. Then after that, for everybody else, we're going to break it down note by note. Let's go. Here's section 1 at normal and then slow speed. Let's break it up into two boxes, and in the first one we play slowly. So we're going to play 8th fret of B, slide to 15. And then you're going to play 15 of B and 15 of E 3 times. Okay, so far, slowly. And then while you're still barring your finger across 15 of B and E, now you're going to play 15 of B and 17 of E, pull off the 17 to 15. And then after that, you're going to play 15 of B and 15 of E 2 more times. Let's play what we have in that first box a couple times slowly. In the second box we play slowly. So we've still got our index finger barred across B and E. We play that twice at the 15th fret. And then 15B, 17E, and that 17 pulls off to 15. And then 15 and 15 again on B and E 4 times. Here's that second box a couple times slowly. Now let's tie both of those boxes together and play section 1 one more time, slowly and then at normal speed. Okay, let's move on to section 2. Here's section 2 at normal and then slow speed. Now all this is going to be on the high E string. We're at the 17th fret, we're going to bend it up twice. Second time, you're going to hold it for a little bit. And then 17 regular. And then we're going to play 17 again, but this time you bend up the note a full step before you hit it. And then 17 bend up again. Let's play what we have so far slowly. Almost got a little unintentional harmonic there. And then we're going to bend up again at 17th fret. And then 17 wide vibrato. Let's play what we have so far slowly. Then we play 15, 17. And then 17 again, bend up, and then come down a little bit slower. Okay, let's tie all that together and play section 2 one more time, slowly and then at normal speed. Okay, let's move on to section 3. Here's section 3 at normal and then slow speed. Let's break that up into 2 boxes, and in the first we play Okay, now this is very Neil Schon-like to do, this burst of speed that just kind of comes out of nowhere. He's just picking fast, and he knows what frets he wants to be on, but some of the notes are played twice. It's very haphazard. You can tell he was improvising, and when he plays it live, he always does it a little bit different because of that improvisation. So what we're going to do is we're going to start on the high E string. We're going to play 15-17, and then 15-15. And then on the B string, 17-15, and then 17-15 B, 16 G. So far, slowly. And then on the B string, 17-15 12. Now sometimes that 12th fret note on B, you'll see people play 16 of G instead, which is the same note. So it would be like this. You can certainly do it that way if you want, but when I watch the original video for this song, you can see Neil Schon go from to. Now, obviously, Neil Schon improvises a lot, and as I said, this is a very improvised part. But because of that movement that I can see in that video, that's why I tabbed it this way. But you can play whatever's more comfortable for you if you want to put that 12th fret of B back at 16 of G. Okay, again, here's what we have slowly so far. And then on the G string, 14-12, 14-12, and then 14-14 on D. Those 2 notes on the D string are picked a little bit faster. I mean, I know that sounds funny to say because this picking in this part's really, really fast, but those 2 notes are actually a little bit quicker. If you listen to the isolated guitar track, which you can find here on YouTube, slow it down, you can hear it picked twice a little bit faster than the rest of the notes, but I wouldn't get too hung up on that. Okay, now we're going to play the first box a couple times slowly, and I want you to keep in mind I'm starting this passage with an upstroke, and then after that everything's alternating back and forth. If you find that to be awkward to you, you can always start with a downstroke and see if that works better. It's advice I give people a lot when they're working through fast passages and it just feels really clunky to them. I always say, well, try starting your first pick the opposite of where you normally would. Instead of doing a downstroke, do an upstroke, etc. But I start with an upstroke. All right, let's play that first box a couple times slowly. Then in the second box, we play slowly. So we start on the G string, 12, hammer to 14, bend up. Then on the B string, 12, 15, pull off to 12. 14G, 12B, 15B, bend up vibrato. Let's play that second box a couple times slowly. Okay, let's tie both of those boxes together and play section 3 one more time slowly and then at normal speed. All right, let's move on to section 4. Here's section 4 at normal and then slow speed. Okay, let's break this one up into 2 boxes, and in the first one we play slowly. So we're going to start on the B string, and it's a pre-bend. So you bend up the note before you hit it, and then you come down. But you're going to come down quickly. Don't linger on it. Then on the B string, 13, 12, 13. Then another pre-bend, this time at the 13th fret of the B string. Full step up, come down slower. And then 12, 13, 12. Split we have so far, slowly. 14 of G. And then 16th fret of G, pre-bend up a half step, come down slowly. And then 14 of G. Split we have so far in that first box, slowly. Then 16 of G, pull off to 14, slide to 12. Okay, let's tie everything together in that first box. Play it a couple times slowly. Okay, in the second box, we play slowly. So we start on the G string, it's 14, 12, and then 14 pull off to 12. Same thing on the D string, 14, 12, 14 pull off to 12. Now, that part there, it goes by really quickly. It's like a little mini burst of speed within this section. Again, Neil likes to do that. So keep that in mind. It's a little bit quicker than the rest of the notes. And then we go down to 14 of A, slide down to 12, and then 10. Add vibrato. Let's play that second box a couple times slowly. Okay, now we're going to tie both boxes together and play section 4 one more time slowly and then at normal speed. Okay, let's move on to the final section, section 5. Here's section 5 at normal and then slow speed. So we start on the A string, 12, quickly slide to 14. And then on the D string, 12, 14, 12. And then 14 on A, quickly slide to 12. 10 on A vibrato. Let's play what we have so far, slowly. And then we're going to kind of tap onto the 15th fret of the E string without picking it and slide down. You can pick it if you want, but when I listen to the isolated guitar track, it doesn't sound picked. It sounds like he just kind of and slid down. Either way, you should be fine. Okay, let's tie everything together and play section 5 one more time, slowly and then at normal speed. All right, let's wrap it up. Well, that was my lesson on how to play the guitar solo from the song Any Way You Want It from Journey. If you found it helpful or informative, I would appreciate a thumbs up. And please hit that subscribe button if you want to catch more content like this in the future. And again, if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below and I will attempt to answer them as time allows. Until next time, rock on.